it's me Ghost Girl again, and I'm here with you guys for another video. So this is Q&A number 4, and I did say to you guys that I would do another Q&A video. So I'm going to try and answer as many of you guys' questions as I possibly can, but bear in mind I might not get through all of them today, and I might need to do like another part of the video. But anyway, here we go, Q&A number 4. So the first person asked, what is your favourite insect? I like butterflies just because of their beautiful colours and stuff, like, and they're very gentle and majestic about them. I like ladybirds as well, just because they're very beautiful. I think spiders, they're very majestic as well. There's something very beautiful and fascinating about spiders. I like ants for some reason. There's something awfully cute about ants. Praying mantis as well. I think I like their colour, like they're a nice green colour. Woodlice as well, I don't mind them. They seem to just kind of crawl around and mind their own business. Don't know, there's something awfully cute about woodlice, I don't know what it is. I like dragonflies and damselflies as well. When I was a little girl, I had to do for school, I had to do like a project on an insect. So I picked dragonflies just because there's something like awfully like beautiful about them. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like the patterns that they are and the colours that they are. And so the next person asked, have you had any pets? Believe it or not, when I was younger I did have like a lot of pets. So I've had goldfish, and then also we had a budgie once, and I've had canaries before, and we've also had a cat. And you'll know if you've watched my previous Q&A that I really like cats. Someone asked, why do you not have any pets now? Well, we did have a cat when I was a wee lassie, and that was years ago, and it was a bit of a disaster. My mum couldn't handle that he was leaving presents, even though that's like a natural behaviour that like cats do. My mum just couldn't get over it, and so she got rid of her cat for doing like a natural cat behaviour, which I've tried to, and I had many cat people say, you know, that's what outdoor cats do, they leave presents. They hunt and kill their like predator animals, but she thinks she knows better, and she doesn't listen to anybody but herself. And the reason why we don't have any pets now is because my mum's very like anti-animal. She doesn't like animals. Like, she doesn't believe that animals live in the house, or at least that's what she was like before. But now she's going on about getting a dog. And, I would like a dog, but I think my mum would be a nightmare with this dog. Like, I'm not even going to lie, I think there'd be a lot of arguments and disagreements when it comes to the dog, and I think my mum would just be a nightmare with this dog. Like, so if me and my mum, we've like found a breeder and we're talking to a breeder, and we're supposed to be arranging a visit, but we've not heard anything about a visit yet from the breeder. So my mum's still got to pay like the deposit and stuff for the dog, and we still to visit him to see if we want him. And I'm excited, I do want a dog, but I'm kind of dreading it at the same time because I've just have a feeling that it's going to be a nightmare. My mum, she's going to be a nightmare with this dog. Because she doesn't know what she's doing. Like, she hasn't done any proper research into dogs, as in like dog training and toilet training and obedience and that. She just sits and watches like stuff like Pitch Perfect, which is a show where the groomers like make over the dogs and that. Like, she hasn't done like any like proper research or stuff yet. So I'm like really worried, like obviously about how she's going to handle the dog, like pooing in the house and that. I think she'll go mental if that puppy was to poo in the house. So someone else asked, why is your mum anti-animal? I'm not really sure. I think that she's a bit of there's something a wee bit narcissistic about my mum, and one of the things like about that's with that is like she doesn't like animals being in the house. And then also like since COVID she's like been going on about a dog, and I'm really worried about this dog. Like, I do want this dog and I'm excited, but I'm also like really worried like how it's gonna like affect our lives and how she's gonna react to the dog doing things that she wouldn't want the dog to do. Like, I'd be worried in case the dog done a poo in the house, and knowing my mum, she'd go absolutely like unbelievably off her face mental at the dog, and then she'd like blame it on me somehow, like, oh, it's your fault, you wanted the dog. And I'm just like, no, I don't want the dog. I'd be perfectly content with or without the dog. Yeah, I'm excited for the dog and I do want the dog, but it was you that wants the dog. You're the one that contacted the breeder. You're the one that was going on and on and on about getting a dog, no me. So I just know that it's going to happen, and I'm excited for this puppy coming, but I'm also dreading it like at the same time. And someone asked, if you were to get a dog, what breed would you get? So we are getting a Shih Tzu puppy, because I actually did research into breeds on like Mother Dearest, and we were looking, she wanted to get a Bichon, no, it was a Frise or a Maltese, and I looked into the breeds, and Malteses actually get quite ill a lot, and so do the Bichon Frises. So I was just like, no. And then she wanted like our breeds of dogs, and it was just like they just weren't like suitable for us. And eventually I managed to negotiate down to a Shih Tzu because well, they're the only toy dog breeds that would actually be like suitable for where like our living situation. But yeah, I'm worried about this dog. So we're looking at getting a Shih Tzu, but I'm not entirely sure if like what's going to happen with that, because we could go to visit it and then my mum suddenly doesn't want it, because I know my mum, that probably would happen, because my mum changes her mind about things constantly, like honest to God, she can never make her mind up about what she wants. Or maybe we could go and the breeder would decide that she doesn't want the dog to go with us, cause no, my mum would go there and like she'd say something and then it would like put the breeder off, because my mum, she just talks and talks and talks, and it's like she can't stop herself. It's like she just says like stuff, and it's like she like can't stop herself. So it's like she'll say something and then everything will be going fine, and then she'll just mess it all up by opening her big gub. And I'm thinking to myself, knowing my luck, we'll go to visit that dog, and then she'll open her big gub and say something, and then the breeder will be like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to get this puppy. And that is just what my mum's like. So I'm kind of worried that my mum would either change her mind or like ruin it for us, like somehow. So someone then asked, what are you studying? So I'm studying international tourism and airline management, and it's basically what we're learning about is like about airports and airlines and tour operators and how they operate, and how like do they work behind the scenes and stuff. And then we're also learning about places abroad and tourism in these places and how different destinations like operate their tourism. My mum wanted me to do Scottish tourism, so she wanted me to like get a job at like the castle or whatever, and I'm just like, no mum, I don't want to do that. I don't even like where I live. Why would I want to work in the industry there? Do you know what I mean? So I was just, and then my mum was like, oh, so you're gonna go abroad and you're gonna leave me? I'm like, mum, you don't want me here anyway, so. And it's like, she like blamed me a lot for a lot of situations that have happened like in her past, and then like have things that have occurred and stuff, and it's like stuff that like happened when I was either too young to really be in control of the situation or before I was born. And it's just like, mum, it's not my fault that we're in this situation. Like, you've only got yourself to blame that we are in this situation. Like, I don't know why she like blames me or other people for a lot of things, and she isn't like really able to take responsibility for things, and I think she might be a narcissist because of that. And it's like, people are like, oh, get her help, and it's just like, why am I meant to do that? Because who am I meant to go to? Because none of my family are going to help me out with this. If I went to see a psychologist or something behind her back, probably battered in a corner or something. Do you know what I mean? So it's not as if I can just go to somebody and get her like sectioned or whatever. So yeah, if you guys tell me get her help, that's easily said than done. Clearly they've not been in a similar situation to me. If they say, oh, get her help, it's not as easy as that. Like, clearly they've never had to deal with somebody with mental health issues before. I mean, I don't think they realise how difficult it is to have a mum who's got like serious mental health issues. It's really hard. And that's the reason why I have to film a lot of my videos outside and film when my mum's not in, because she's just, if I was to film a video and my mum was in, she'd come in, she'd start screaming, she'd go mental. What the hell are you doing? Who are you talking to? Are you videoing yourself? What the hell are you doing? And if she was to find out about my channel, she'd be like, oh, you doing that stupid YouTube thing. Like, my mum doesn't like YouTubers. She like looks down on them and stuff, and like she slags them off a lot. So This is like a secret that my mum like doesn't know about. So I try to do this like behind her back when she's like no in, and basically I'll go outside and film sometimes if she won't leave and I can't get time in the house to like film myself. Someone asked, do you enjoy university? Yeah, I do enjoy university a lot. It's just hard because the course is really stressful and there's a lot of pressure to get all the work done on time. It's not hard, it's just really stressful and a lot of pressure. Also, I never got the full uni like experience this year because of like the lockdowns and stuff. So we never got to do like freshers, and I never got to like go to classes properly or meet like proper like uni friends or whatever. So I've kind of missed out this year on like freshers and stuff, but hopefully next year I'll be able to do like some sort of like uni experience. But yeah, there's been a couple of like really bitchy folk there though. Majority of the people are nice, so there's like one or two like really bitchy lassies though that are there that just rattle me the wrong way, and hopefully I won't be in any of their classes next year when we need to actually go into college like properly. When asked what year I am in university, this is my third year, but it's technically my first year. So cause I went to college and studied a diploma in tourism, I was able to pass with a certain grade, and with that grade that I got in my diploma, I was able to get into uni directly into my third year. So I'm nearly at the end of my third year now, so I've just got my fourth year left of uni to go, and then that'll be me finished, and then I can do whatever I want after that. So yeah, I've got one exam left to go, and then once I do that exam, then that's me finished for the year, and then hopefully I've passed my exam and the presentation that I had to do on Tuesday, and then that'll me pass the whole course. So fingers crossed that I pass the exam and the presentation, and then that's that year done, and there's one or two less things to worry about. This is ironic because I've asked people a lot of this question on IMVU, but folk have asked what I like to do in my spare time. Well, in my spare time I watch a lot of TV because you know it's COVID and there's not much else to do. Drawing. I like colouring in because it like helps me like relax and chill out. I read a lot of books. When the library was open, I used to go to the library a lot and just read lots of books. And as you'll notice from my channel, if you've been watching from like the beginning, then you'll know that I enjoy telling stories and making story time videos. I used to write poems, not so much anymore, but I might go back to doing poems again if I feel like it. It's just because I've been that busy with uni recently that I've not done a lot of poem writing so much, but maybe in the summer I'll probably get back to poem writing again. I also like singing, and I've written a few songs over the years. Actually, I'll need to get my song journal out and start writing again when I have time. I quite like painting pictures, although I can't really draw very well and I'm not very good at painting, so whenever I do it just ends up like a big blob of like paint just all over the place, and my mum just looks at it and she's like, what on earth is that meant to be? I'm like, oh thanks mum. Also love my sleep. Like I love my sleep. I hate getting up early in the morning because it just drives me mental. I'm also a bit of a foodie, so I like my food. I like my food a lot, so I'm a bit too much. I also like anything to do with nails. Like if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll maybe notice that my nails are always like done nice because I like to do my nails nice. I like painting my nails. I also like to do like other people's nails, and yeah, a lot of nail stuff. There's like a local nail bar like where I live, so I like to, when it's open, I like go and get my nails done like every like so many weeks or whatever. Like I don't get it done a lot because it's like £30 a shot, so yeah. But there's one, if you think I'm hanging with nails, there was this lassie in my college class and she was nail obsessed. Every 3 weeks, like I usually just buy my nails at a Primark to be honest, but she used to go to the nail salon every 3 weeks and spend £30 on nails, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like £60 a month she's spending on nails. Like that is ridiculous. And I remember at college we wanted to do a Secret Santa and she was complaining that she didn't have money to do it, so she wanted to cancel the Secret Santa. And I think to myself, well, no wonder she's not got any money for Secret Santa. I was like, maybe she didn't spend £60 a month on nails, then she'd be able to do the Secret Santa, but no. So I've not been in a long time, but I do like the occasional spa treatment and going to like saunas and steam rooms and stuff. I also like going swimming, although I haven't been swimming in a long time, basically because the pools have been like closed for so long with this pandemic that I've not been able to really do a lot of the things that I used to do. And it's a bit of a bummer because I really enjoyed doing like a lot of things, and it's just I've not been able to do a lot of things that I enjoy anymore just because of this pandemic. Going to the gym, yeah, I try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week, although I must admit it doesn't always work out that way, because uni and life just gets in the way in general. Especially that course, like one of the classes that I was doing recently, it was just constant meetings constantly, and it was really interfering with like the rest of my life, especially like YouTube and stuff. It was like a proper intervening with like my YouTube channel, because they were wanting meetings all the time. And then I remember one time when they were trying to like call me when I was in the middle of doing this video, and then I remember one time we had a meeting and then we had a class, and then they tried to call me like right after the class when I was doing a video, and it was just torture. And like I didn't want to tell them about my channel because they're like practically strangers and I don't really know them, and it was just like trying to figure out the excuse how like not to meet on a Thursday. And I was like, what excuse can I tell them, like, cause I don't really feel comfortable telling them about like my channel or anything. Plus there was like a couple of like bitchy girls like in that group that were like really horrible that I don't really want to know about my channel, because I know they'd like probably slag me off for it. So yeah, I didn't want to tell them. I also like getting massages and manicures and pedicures. I'm actually long due a pedicure. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to arrange sometime soon to get like a pedicure, because I desperately need one. I've not had anything done to my feet in like since the start of the pandemic, so I really overdue a pedicure. Like I really want one like so badly, and plus you can get them for like cheap at like this nail salon that I go to. So I'm gonna try and get one done now that they're open. It's just because everything's like open again, I'm deciding to like treat myself, because like I deserve it after everything that I've been through. I also really am due a facial. Like I booked like a facial at Clarins in December of no, was it December? No, February of 2019. I had a facial booked. The facial got cancelled. Now I really want a facial, but I think it'll be a long time before I'll be able to get one of them. So I'm just like, ugh. Plus, Debenhams where Clarins was, Debenhams is shut down now, so I'd need to go somewhere else to get a facial, and I really don't know where to get one done. But I will find somewhere eventually, probably. So anyway, this video is getting like really long now, like really long, so I think I'm gonna call it an end there. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like this video and comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Also, I've got Twitter, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The link to my description is down below. So that's everything from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.